Happy Thursday and welcome to On the Move with Nan and Cam. And today we are joined by new staffer alert, Jacquelyn Wright. And Jacquelyn, I'm going to be honest with you. What's your job title?
I am the sponsorship coordinator with Sports Backers.
I knew she was in our sponsorship team, guys, but we got a lot of different job titles here. So sponsorship coordinator. So tell us a little bit about what that means and what you'll be doing at Sports Backers and what the sponsorship coordinator is going to do on the daily.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is my first podcast, which I told Nan I'm
Thrilling.
a little nervous about.
Best start to be on one, yeah.
So really I'm going to be helping the sponsorship team. So that's Brittany and Lauren with all things sponsorship, whether that's just cultivating existing relationships, figuring out some new sponsorship opportunities, making sure that sponsorships are fulfilled, doing a lot of the relationship building and management, and then other duties as assigned, as I've quickly come to learn and love about Sports Backers.
Yeah, other duties as assigned is a great, nice way of saying that. I love that.
Yeah, I actually asked Jacquelyn this. I was asking her something because we were the social stuff before events that Lauren will normally put together the document. I was like, I wonder if Jacquelyn could do that. And so I turned around one day, it was just me and her. I said, so what do you actually do?
What do you do here? Why are you here?
Yeah, I was like, what do you do? And do you do stuff like this? So I kind of got the rundown, but
Working on a social list for you right now.
There we go. Hey, so other duties as assigned. There we go. But yeah, and another fun fact is she actually sits in the marketing pod. So she is a very close friend of the pod.
She's basically in the pod.
She is, yeah. So it's like marketing plus Jacquelyn, but it's like she's the fan.
I think in the first week I knew I was a good culture fit. Just hearing you guys gab, I was like, all right. I found my
gab.
people.
It endeared us to you quickly.
Yeah. You know you, but we didn't know you. So by hearing us just constantly talk all the time, you're like, okay.
They can call me Jack.
Yeah. I can hang in there with them.
And I was going to say, similar to they can call me Jack. When Cameron was hired, I was like, do people call you Cam? And she was like, well, really only my friends. And then she was like, you can call me Cam. And I asked Jacquelyn that, and she was like, really only my friends. So, wow, I'm already in with both.
And
here comes
circle.
Nan, Cam, and Jack. That's what it is. So tell us we were just talking about this the other day a little bit. What were you doing before you started here at SB, and how long were you there? And
so for almost 3 years, I was with the Smithsonian, specifically Smithsonian Journeys. So I worked on all of the high school student study abroad programs. So coming up with the destinations and the themes and making sure that there was a good educational component. And then I also worked on our adult travel programs, the educational component for that. So hiring experts for our ocean cruises, river cruises, and then some of our other niche programs.
I didn't even know the Smithsonian did all of that.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah, well, there she is.
Yeah,
that was her.
She was doing it.
Yeah, she was doing it.
I think that sounds. I can so see you doing that stuff. Yeah.
So
but not anymore because now you're ours. So you had a biggie for your first event around here. We always for new staffers, it feels like that first event is a real rite of passage. That's now, because we can tell you everybody kind of does everything on event day, like you said, as needed. We're all hands on deck. It doesn't matter who you are. You're helping lift barricade. You're helping attach signs. You're answering weird questions that you don't know the answer to. So yours was the UCROPS Monument Avenue 10K, which, wow. Yeah, what a start. Yeah. This year specifically too. What a start. What was that experience like, your first Sports Backers event?
Yeah. So y'all are very big on parking maps, which is great. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, my mind, unless if you're park at the McDonald's, I just can't. I zoomed in. I was literally studying it the night before of where I'm going to park at, 5 a.m. Mm-hmm. So I get down there and I'm just panicking because I can't find the one street I'm supposed to park on. And so I remember just calling Lauren, and she's like, baby Jack, because I'm 3 months in, and she's like, we got you. She's running to come find me, and she's so helpful, and I'm I should be the least of your worries right now, and I can't find parking, and I just start to panic. Yeah. But once I got on site, it was really great. I was really excited because I got to do the 10K mini, or
Oh, cute. Yeah.
Is that what we call it? Yep.
Yeah.
And so it was making sure before the kids can exit, they get to run a mile, and then they have to be paired with an adult before they're allowed to leave. And it is straight the cutest chaos I probably ever witnessed.
Yeah.
Because they're so excited to like find their person and tell them what they just did, and they've got all their running buddies with them.
Yeah.
And so that was like a great little start to the morning, getting to do that. And then after that, it was really just like walking around, seeing where I can help set up signage or do anything sort of like that. And then I got to pass out the rainbow cookies.
Oh, you were a fan fave.
So that was pretty great. And then at the end, just sort of like, it was so quick to come up, and then just saying like, boom, let's get it down.
Yeah.
I thought that was like crazy.
Like,
like
where
how
did all
fast
these people on staff come from? Yeah. We're coming out of the trees. We're like, let's get it done.
Yeah. But it was so fun because I was also handing out like the first people to finish, like got a pair of like socks. So it was like the first, I don't know how many people got to do that. And so like
sub 40 club.
The sub 40 club. And so they were like coming over, and I'm just like so impressed by everyone. I'm like, how do you do this? But it was so like, it's such a fun little festival on site. It was just a really cool thing to be a part of on this side. Cause normally I would be running the course. So it was fun to see it just like all come together and be a part of something so special.
Yeah, you kind of actually got hazed for your first 10K, like me. I got hazed too.
Yeah, I think I blacked out the biggest part of what I actually did.
Yeah, you kind of got hazed. I got hazed my first 10K. 10K was my first event too.
Yeah.
But everything, not in the same way. Like everything went very smoothly during the day, and it was like everybody had cleared out, and I was like, okay, guys, we're gonna clean up. And as soon as like somebody said we're going to clean up, it said whoosh, and it started to rain. I had no rain jacket, no rain boots. I had on a tank top. I'm literally just out there like, oh, okay. Yeah. And it was like just raining so hard, and everybody was like, sorry we didn't get you a rain jacket. And I'm like, no, it's really okay. But you had the opposite. It was really hot.
Yeah.
And I really felt for you. So, but hey, you survived.
That's not even what I thought you were going to say, though.
Oh, what else happened?
Of course. She was part of
I was part of the course
people on the course
turnaround. So all of a sudden Megan Keogh comes over to me, and she's like, Jacquelyn, you're coming with me. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm passing out the socks wrong, like
Well, she's collected me.
That it's not one size fits all. Ask them their shoe size.
And she gathered me and a couple other people, and she's like, it's really hot out, and we had consulted with sort of the on-site medical team, and we're going to close down like the course early. And so anyone that hasn't hit a certain part of the course yet, we're going to get them to just sort of scoot onto the other side of Monument Ave, and it would cut off about 2 miles, I guess, total. So I just sort of, I had my red safety vest on and just did the whole, it was like airboarding.
Did you have anybody, like, was everybody listening? Like, was it okay?
Yeah, honestly, everyone, you know what? I think for some people, they just realized how hot it was, and it was sort of like a nice little treat. They're gonna go get water.
Actually.
Yeah. And honestly,
I say you were part of that 10K.
Yep, that was on me. I was looking at the social media after, because I know that y'all had to post like about it, and everyone seemed like pretty like, thank you so much for taking care of us, and that sort of thing. So also seeing that
100%,
aspect,
which
cool.
is always incredibly nice, because like we don't want to have to do that at an event, but it's also, I think, when people realize like the most important to us is that people have a positive experience, and that they get to enjoy the race and do it so safely and without incident. And when that's the right choice, but it is really nice and reassuring when people tell you that they agree.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was great too. And then we had a little staff fun at PBR, and that was a great bonding experience as well. And then I said bye for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Then she went on vacation. She was like, I've had enough. I need to leave the country, not just. I am out. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. It's actually your question next.
My question. So besides sitting in the marketing pod, what are you most looking forward to in this coming year and the rest of the events that we have going on for the rest of the year?
Yeah.
Well, tell us what events you work for the rest of the year, because not everybody works every event.
Yeah. So the Richmond Marathon and the Tacky Light Run and the Corporate Run will be the 3 that I work on next. And I think the coolest thing is the Richmond Marathon will be the first one where I think I'll be here sort of like the full life cycle of the event.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're right.
So to see it all come together, and obviously it's such a big event. I actually ran the half marathon last year. It was like the first time I'd ever done it. And so just like being so hyped for some friends and fam that I know it's going to be their first time doing it. So
it's because you knew you were coming here, so you were like, let me get this in.
I was like, I gotta get it out of the way because I will never do it again.
Yeah.
By choice.
Right. Like, let me get this in.
No, afterwards I did sort of catch the bug. Like I remember like finishing and then telling my husband like one and done, never again. And then a week later I was like, I could beat my time.
Yeah.
So I know some people go up to like Philly and do it. So maybe count me in that group.
Yeah. No, we have a lot of people around here that do that.
Yeah.
Marine Corps and Philly are two very popular ones on staff, I feel like.
Yeah.
But
the marathon, seeing that just like full circle, I think is going to be awesome. And then Tacky Light Run just looks like a freaking blast. So cute.
It's cheery for sure.
You know,
it's
so all the holiday cheer and spirit, I think is just going to be so fun to see.
Yeah. Are you? I feel like I've never asked this. Are you an evening like night owl, or do you like being up in the morning?
I'm a night owl.
Oh, this is
same.
Perfect then. So Corporate Run and Tacky Light Run, those are like kind of two of my faves because they're both at night.
Because you're not getting up really.
See, I'm a night owl in real life, but I like a event life. I like an early morning, early done.
Yeah, no, because then I'm like, I don't know. I go home. And
Cameron goes out after Tacky Light Run sometimes. She did this year to a holiday bar, and we were done at like 11:30, and she was like,
I'm hungry. I want some chicken tenders. Sorry. So yeah.
Gen Z versus millennial, right?
Yeah.
I was like,
I went to Taco Bell on the way home, but then I was home.
Yeah.
You're wild.
My dirty soda.
Was there anything that you were surprised by working your first event? Was there anything that like you knew, but you're like, oh, didn't know this is how the sauce is made?
That's such a good question. I think just like how, not that I was like questioning this, but I think it is cool to witness just how much of a close-knit team we are and how supportive we are. And it's truly like you see Will out there like filling up the truck.
Yeah.
And like everyone's just sort of like, I don't know. The team camaraderie has been awesome. Totally had never used a pair of snips before to cut down signs.
Yeah.
And I think my grip strength is getting better.
Yeah. Do you have any like blisters on the balls of your finger, like right there? Yeah. She tough.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Wounded.
Yeah,
I'm good.
but you're here.
But I'm here. I'm here. I didn't even take a day off work for this little blister.
Yeah, I did. I made sure. I don't know if anybody. I feel like I overheard somebody tell you, but with Madeline and her snips, I said, "Do not give these to anybody because you will not get them back." I said, "You put these in your pocket, you take them out to use them, and you put them back. Or if somebody borrows them, you go with them to borrow them, and then you bring them back." I said, "Because you're not gonna have them anymore."
Yeah.
So
commodity.
Yeah. But yeah, cool thing to get to use.
Yeah.
I also feel like that's another, like how you were saying, the little like behind the scenes. I had somebody ask me one time, like, when it's not an event, like what do y'all do? Just like answer phones in the office? And I was like, I wish we just answered phones. So I was like, no, we actually, I was like, the event is literally not happening. It's not going on if we didn't start the day after the event working on it for next year. So yeah.
And I'm still riding the high of River Rock.
Yeah, because that actually just happened. So
that just happened. And that was super fun to see, especially with just, like all the changes and everything going on. But just walking down the hill and then seeing the bouldering, like that was so dope.
You're like, wow, this is work. I'm at work right now.
Yeah. Feeling the water monster.
Yeah.
That's another
sponsor. Oh, that you didn't realize how, like, just how much water that guy held?
Yeah.
It's big. It's the reason we call him a monster.
Big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, huge sponsor.
You got to kind of like rest your arms on there and like look in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a huge sponsor event. That's just big for your team in general. But then also you were much more involved logistically at that one than you were at the 10K, just because it's multi-day. You had a couple days of setup. You were out there for breakdown on Monday afterwards.
Yep, absolutely. So, and that was just like another like amazing event. It was hot, but it was good. It was great.
Yeah, it was really good. I do feel like I got nothing but compliments about that one from people. People were loving the new layout. Yeah. What are 3 key things that you think people should know about Jack?
Oh gosh.
This is hard. This is the hardest one by far.
Jack at her core, I think, my life motto is having the most fun while doing the most good. Like,
I love that.
You know, I just want to go and have fun. I love a good time. I'm a girl's girl, and I don't know. I think that life, life is tough, but if the funner we can make it, I think the better. And the more
helps
love
with the
and
toughness.
joy we spread, the better. So that's something. What would be another fun fact? I'm a huge, which I love about marketing as well, is everyone is like huge readers on the team. And so we swap so many books. I am a huge like fantasy reader. Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, my favorite book.
Gonna have to add it to the TBR.
Yep. But Goodreads is my favorite form of social media. So huge reader, and love that there's other book lovers that I'm surrounded by on the team. And then number 3, let's see. My husband and I are really big travelers. So before this, I was like obviously in the travel world with Smithsonian. But like every day I am scheming like the next trip in my head. Where am I going? What am I doing next? And so I already have it like in my head.
Where's the next trip?
I have to get Kyle on board because he just started a new job. And so, Kyle, if you're listening, we are going to Hawaii at the end of August.
Fabulous.
Thought
about Kyle yesterday. I went to the Lego store in Short Pump.
We watched the Lego movie yesterday. So.
I'd never been to the store. It was a thrilling experience. Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
Can I go to Hawaii with you?
Yeah.
In your suitcase?
If Kyle says yes or no, you can either be our third wheel or we'll just go together.
Yeah, exactly. You'll take Kyle's slot.
For marketing research.
Yeah.
Maybe for
Yeah. Oh my God.
There has to be a race. There's a race of some sort there that you can
absolutely.
research.
Yep.
100%.
Did we miss any of your key things?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
Me in a nutshell.
Yeah, no.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Now it's kind of the hardest part of the podcast. I feel like this has flown by.
No.
Hardest part of the podcast. You're this or that.
Okay, I love
this.
this.
Yeah, you're this or that. Okay. You got any yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you have one? Okay, if you're ready, you go.
Yeah, I have one. Because I know that Jack just started going to Orange Theory with you.
Yep.
But then you also just said that you ran a half marathon last year, so you're running. So are we preferring running or overall like training, like class workouts?
Right now, I feel like it depends.
It's the season.
It's the season. 'Tis the season. But I think because I'm starting up again with Orange Theory right now, I need that class motivation. I'm not, for some reason, I haven't been like self-motivated to run, and maybe because it's like been hot or something. I don't know. Hot, rainy.
Cold. I don't know. Whatever.
You're seeing too much of it. You're just like, I'm not. That's work.
Yeah, I like to leave work at work, you know, so I
work.
can't take running home with me.
Right.
But no, I need that class motivation right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I like that because it gives me motivation. It's fun to see you in class.
Yes.
Before our event season, we were heavy into seeing each other at the weekend class. So excited to have somebody to see there. Okay, so you are a vegetarian, and you didn't know that. Yeah, fun fact.
Surprise.
So if you're going meat substitute, are we rolling like? Do we like the fake meat, like a Impossible Burger or whatever? Are we like straight tofu?
So I love a good black bean patty. Like if I'm gonna have to have something, but like for a cookout or something, like a good Impossible Burger, Beyond Burger. I know people feel strongly one way or the other. I think they're both fine. But my preference is a black bean patty.
Okay.
Morningstar, shout out.
All right. I love beans, and also like right now I'm heavy on bean TikTok.
Disney salad.
Oh.
Hey.
Pizza beans.
When I brought my DBS in, Dion made fun of me forever, and he basically called me broke because I have beans for lunch. And I was like, no, this is good.
Apparently they heal you from the inside out.
Sure do.
Probably the food I eat the most of is black beans.
Okay.
All right, great. You're healed.
Yeah.
You don't even need to have the revolution.
Right.
I follow people, and I love beans, but I'm like, I don't think I can eat that many beans. The people who are healing themselves with beans are like only eating beans, and they're like, I lost 10 pounds and my skin is better than ever. And I'm like, I couldn't. I love a white bean. That is probably my favorite bean. And besides a refried, which I don't know if that counts.
That's a bean.
That's a bean. But I do love a black bean.
Some bean recipes.
Yeah, I would love some bean recipes. But yeah, somebody made white bean pizza beans. And I do the
is
can.
that the I Heart Vegetables?
I don't know. I've
She's like a
saw it
Richmond
multiple
blogger?
times. I know who she is, but I saw it multiple times on TikTok.
Okay.
But Tyler's out of town this week, and I thought I have a can of white beans. I was like, is this the time to try pizza beans?
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to make some chippy salad. Oh my gosh. I almost put it on my grocery list the other day because she made one that was like steak chimichurri DBS, and I was like,
oh, I love steak chimichurri.
I think I need to make that
Steak chimichurri is on a menu somewhere. Like your girl's decided. It's done. Check.
immediately. Okay. Last thing. Okay, so during the summer, we do like an ice cream tour of
Can't wait.
places that we go to and like try. Have we repeated any places? Not since I've been here, we haven't. But
no, I don't think we have. But I think we talked about that we're going to this year because last year we all felt a little disappointed in our choices.
yeah, and that's okay.
We're on the outskirts of ice cream selection.
Okay.
So we normally do a summer ice cream tour. But then, as we know, we're going to lunch for you tomorrow, and you got a list of places that we can choose from. But you also want to try Richmond. So, would you prefer like a summer ice cream tour or a summer like lunch tour? What would be your like? I want to do this more.
Probably lunch. Because I want to go, like my favorite thing is going out to eat. Like I want to go and I want to sit down and I want to be waited on and it's wonderful. Not to say like ice cream is my favorite dessert. Like nothing is better. My ice cream choice is controversial, but a banana milkshake is like the best dessert you could possibly
number one top.
That's my number one.
That's my second controversial ice cream take because remember Alex said his favorite was Neapolitan ice cream.
Yeah, honestly.
I
God, no. Neapolitan way more than I can banana shake.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I just
go to Gelati
banana,
Celesti, get the banana milkshake.
I'm not wasting my milkshake on that.
All right, you can have a sip of mine.
Wait, I've never gotten a milkshake from Gelati Celesti anyway.
Oh, I don't think I have either, and I think about the decadence of it all the time, and I'm like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, and then you're like,
I had my favorite Roosters last night, which is Graham Central Station. I love it, and I've never had that in a milkshake. And I asked my friends we were with last night because they also love it. I brought it to their house for dinner, and they were like, "Oh, we've gotten it." And I forgot I knew this about Roosters too because I once got a pumpkin pie milkshake from there. And the straw at Brewster's when they give you a milkshake is like this thick because they want you to still have the chunks. They don't blend it that fine, and I like that.
I guess I never paid attention to that actually. So we grew up Brewster's fam because it's on the corner of the street that I grew up on, and my brother always every single time M&M milkshake, but I never paid attention to the straw.
Wow, you could have hurt.
No,
you have a chunk of M&M. You're just like sucking down whole beads. Watch out. It's like deadly boba. Yeah, be careful. No, well, because Graham Central Station has very thick chunks of graham that's like sandy taste, like a texture. I'm so into it. And I was asking them, oh no, they retains the texture.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So milkshake. You're going milkshake rather
than banana milkshake or Spotty Dog has these like creamies that they do on the weekends only. And they have a banana chocolate twist sometimes. Please bring it back.
Banana girl, apparently.
Yeah. Do you eat a lot of bananas?
No, I don't know what it is. Flavor. Like froze, like cold banana.
Interesting. While we're discussing ice cream, I think this is an important revelation I had this week and a discovery that was made that I think everyone should know about before summertime here. I was at Ardent with friends, and I kept seeing these people with like whole cups, like big, like the Costco size cups of soft serve, and I was like, "Where's this coming from?" Easy Burger, which like right next you can bring it out on the patio, everything at Ardent. Easy Burger has $4 soft serve cups, giant like solo cups of soft serve that are either vanilla, chocolate, or twist. And then they have $1 per topping. So your girl got a chocolate soft serve cup with Oreos and chocolate sauce.
That's amazing.
Yum.
Easy Burger has a pretty good veggie burger option too.
Interesting. I also didn't know about that hot dog game.
Some beans in there.
Yeah. If a hot dog's offered, I can't have a bean burger.
Wow, my stomach after
I'll be sent to jail.
Some beans and ice cream would really just be jumping. Are you kidding me?
An artisanal hot dog on top of that. Just get ready to throw up.
Yeah. Wow. What a meal. Okay. And banana milkshake.
Banana milkshake. Yeah.
Okay. Mom.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Okay.
I got one more question for you, just a random get because we really flew through this. If you were going, we got pool reading season, it's about to hit. You said you're a big fantasy fan. If you were going to someone who's never read a fantasy book, like a gateway fantasy book for someone recommendation.
I feel like this is the most basic answer I could give, but
I know what you're gonna say.
give A Court of Thorn and Roses a try.
Yeah, I think it's a good
basic, but
answer.
feel
No, I
so
think it's
many
a good
people,
answer.
Like got back into reading.
Yeah.
That started there.
Was Wayward fantasy? I feel like I've never read a fantasy book.
No, I'd say like magical realism maybe, or more like a this sounds insane because but I do kind of mess with the witch. I was gonna say historical fiction.
That is our history.
I don't think that is me and my girl's history, witches. But I don't think Wayward fully is fantasy. No.
Yeah. Katie,
fantasy, I think you need a world. You need a world that's been built that's different than the current landscape to be fantasy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a good answer.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's everyone else's, like you can talk to anyone else about it.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just
And I hate this as well. It's kind of basic, but I do think it's still more complicated initially. I know people really like Fourth Wing because they're all people. Like I do have, they're all human. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I have friends that are like, I don't know, what about a fae? Like, what is that? What's a fairy? I don't want to read a book about fairies.
Yeah,
that's my imitation of somebody who doesn't read much. I don't want to read a book about fairies.
I know that.
Yeah, that's him. But like I feel like Fourth Wing got some of my girls that don't like fantasy traditionally because it was people. But then later I do feel like Fourth Wing, there's a lot of there's just it kind of and there's also just like a lot of world stuff that is crazy that I like couldn't keep track of. Yeah. And didn't care to keep track of because I didn't really need to.
Agree.
Yeah. All right. Agree. Wow, maybe we have to have a book recommendation corner with Jack.
Yeah, there we go. Have her on your personal page, your TBS.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, a little guest.
Yeah, a little guest. Well, thank you for being on the pod today. This is great.
For having me, guys.
If you guys see Jacquelyn at an event, say hi.
Yeah.
Tell her welcome to the staff. We're pumped to have her, and she'll be at Corporate Run. She'll be at the Allianz Richmond Marathon, Carmax Techie Light Run. So come say hi. All right. Thanks for listening, y'all.
Thanks, guys.